The long-awaited game Helldivers 2 has hit the Xbox console. This once-only PlayStation and PC game has now hit a completely new fanbase and is blowing up once again. With two valid Xboxes on the market, the Series X and the Series S, can you defend democracy on the Xbox platform?
Welcome to Helldiver training. Your instructor is waiting for you up ahead. Please proceed.
So I'm going to start with the Xbox Series X to see the full potential of the game on Xbox first. Now please know that I am a Helldivers 2 vet. I've played plenty on my PC account. And no, you cannot pick up where you left off if you have an account already. You'll have to start over on Xbox.
Now there's a Helldiver.
Now, one of the greatest aspects of Helldivers 2 I've always loved was the performance stats options to see how well the game is performing on your system. Thankfully, these have crossed over to Xbox as well. This way we can see just how both systems are performing. Now let's talk about the graphics settings. Both Series X and S both have two performance settings: quality and performance. Let's check out how the game plays at 4K first on the Series X with performance mode. With performance mode, the system will prioritize frame rate over visuals and cap you with 60 FPS. This is actually my preferred way to play. For most of my time playing even at 4K, I rarely dip below 60 or 59 as it's stated. But this could be because I'm starting out and there's not an overload of enemies on the screen yet. I'm also very proud of this community. I had other vets come and help me as they thought I was a noob.
Greetings, Black Knight, and welcome to the game. I got something for you. Black Knight, I got a backpack for you.
Well, you know that treatment ends when they find out you're not new.
Dude, you're like the fourth guy I've found that's already played this game. Well, if that's the case, I'll leave you be then. Give us a hug.
Hee I got it!
But he did leave me a walker though. Anyway, back to the performance. The other performance stats mode provides details at the top right side, which gives us some insight on the DRS, or dynamic resolution scaling performed on the Xbox. Even on performance mode, no DRS is being used. We have a scale of 1, which is 100% resolution scale. When things get a bit hot, I did get a bit of dip in performance, and the resolution wasn't even an issue. Even at 1080p, I got dips down to the 40s with plenty of players and enemies in the area. As you might know, this is a CPU-bound game. A lot of enemies will suck your CPU power, and that still remains an issue here on Xbox, no matter the quality or resolution. But what about on quality mode? Well, quality mode is capped at 30 FPS to guarantee priority in visuals. Well, I would say about medium visuals. Again, I've played on PC, I can kinda tell. But you can see the differences with the text on the UI. You can definitely see the quality differences. This usually means the overall resolution of the game has changed. So I believe we might be getting a true 4K on quality mode, but only up to 1440p on performance mode. And honestly, I'm okay with this. The lines are much crisper and cleaner on quality, but I honestly cannot play 30 FPS anymore. I've had my fun back in the 1990s, those days are gone. Now, what about the Xbox Series S? Well, I can honestly say that if it wasn't for DRS, dynamic resolution scaling, as we talked about before, I would have no idea how this Series S would even be hitting the FPS it can hit. 4K is obviously out of the question, but I believe 1440p might be out of the question as well. I believe 1080p is in full display even if you set it to something higher. And if you choose the graphics settings of performance, DRS is in full swing to make sure you hit that 60 FPS mark, all at the expense of your graphics quality and scaled resolution. Ooh, it can be bad. So unfortunately, I'm not that far in the game right now since I had to start over, and the most populated difficulty I get right now is hard. And the worst I get is about a 0.6 DRS scale factor, which just means the resolution is scaled down to about 60%. And the lowest FPS I got was in the 30s and maybe around the 40s. That's only because a ton of things were going on at the same time, like many explosions. And when things got hot on extraction, my FPS did dip back into the 40s. But this was a pretty standard procedure for both the Series S and X. I'm only at hard right now, so I expect things to perform even worse on higher levels with more enemies. Quality mode was just like the Series X. DRS was set at a factor of 1, but of course capped at 30. Plus we get that clean, crisp look that we got on the Series X. Resolution was low though to handle this quality setting, but I never really dipped below 30 FPS in quality mode. Neither did the Series X. So this mode can get it done, if you're willing to play at 30 FPS.
You have accomplished Liberty's win.
But for the most part, each console did pretty well maintaining FPS in most circumstances. I might have to put in some more time to do this, and do a follow-up just to see how bad it is at the top of the difficulty chart. But as for now, Xbox performed pretty well. Democracy was maintained. So if you like my overview of Helldivers 2 on Xbox, make sure to like the video and subscribe where I give my cutting edge tips, gameplay, and reviews of the games I love to play here at Black Knight Plays. #0deaths.